Hello. This is normally my yap session, but we're going to skip that because this entire thing is going to be yap session. Okay? This entire thing, mama. We're going to close productive time in this one because that's not what we're doing right now. Chat can go right there. That's fine. Okay. So, everybody, I actually went outside and I got some food. I went to the grocery store and I got my meds, so I'm actually like with it today. And so we're going to go over the foods that I had gotten, okay? Let's do it. Let me see something real quick. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, okay. So the music is fine. I'm gonna go to my gather playlist, which is like more down rhythm and stuff. Like this. Just like a chill vibe. Okay, so I'm just gonna go through bit by bit and then I'll put it all away at the end of this stream, okay? So this is also going to be a VOD. That's what this is. If people aren't here, people aren't here. But I want to say thank you everyone for showing up. I'm very excited to talk about food, to talk about something in my real life besides fucking sadness and horror and depression. Okay, so I bought like $200 of food, y'all. Okay, so the first thing I got was this. This is natto. I'm gonna figure out how to do the camera in a little bit. This is natto, which you can see in the picture it's like very stringy or whatever because it comes in little packets like this. Okay, little packets. Yeah, I wish I had nails. Let me actually borrow this light. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna have a shadow, but I don't care. Ooh, lighting. Oh, this is a sad song. Hey, skip. Thank you. So inside you have beans in two little packets. I've taken them out. One is mustard. Okay. Maybe like that. One is mustard. One is like soy sauce or something like that. I don't know. It has like cute little Japanese on it. LOL. Yup. Okay, so then it comes. This is the natto bean. It's fermented soybeans, right? This is like the weirdest thing I got. So I just want to start off with this. When you pull the little wrapper off, you can see already the strands that are forming. Yeah, I'm just gonna fuck with it. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Right? And so it smells like something that's fermented. It smells kind of nasty. And it tastes kind of like coffee grounds, but I swear it's good. If you add green onion, put it on rice and stir it, it is so good. If you add fish sauce, it's even better. But that's like getting into like pan Asian food cookeries. I got this. Chapaghetti is this brand of like spaghetti like ramen that you can cook, instant ramen, and it's jjajang noodles. Jjajang, I don't know. They're Korean, bitch. This flavor is jjajang. I don't know. That means like some kind of jang means soup, I think. So this is like veggie, like stew kind of noodles. Here we have udon. If you have any questions, please, for the love of God, type in the chat. Here we have udon tonkatsu, which is beef bone, nope, pork bone soup, more instant noodles. Okay, we're gonna have a lot of instant noodles around here, so just bear with me. Also got some chips. We got GGE brand chips. Now, I want to reiterate something. I am poor and broke. However, I do have food stamps, and food stamps can be used however you want, but only on food. Okay? So if you're like, why are you getting this bougie stuff with your food? Because I eat fucking potatoes and oatmeal and rice and ramen and all this cheap shit. So once in a while, I splurge and go crazy on food, which the government said I can have. So I got some, what are these called? Prawn crackers. They're basically like fries that are flavored like prawn or shrimp. These are sweet and extra hot flavor. I don't know what they taste like. I'm not going to open up everything. That's crazy. I was going to say, oh, I could taste some, but no. These are GGE brand. I don't know what the brands are. Okay, I'm just reading the labels. I don't know what's good or what's not, but this is what I got, right? This is GGE wheat tempura. Wheat crackers, but they're tempura shaped. Привет, как дела? Ты говоришь по-английски? Я могу говорить немножко по-русски. И могу говорить по-испански и английски. Привет, Ахика. Как дела? You didn't think I could do all that, huh? We got some dill seeds. My pile's gonna be huge. We got some white pepper that I'm gonna grind down. This is good for like Chinese cooking. Китайский. Yeah. Since we have someone in Russian, I'm gonna speak in Russian. I was saying hello. I speak in Spanish and English, and only a little bit of Russian. We got some galangal slices. Galangal is good for like Filipino or Vietnamese, Southeast Asian cooking, and sometimes Chinese. I see that in there. So yes, the Russian person had apparently left. Если Ahika, если ты here? Oh yeah, these yes. Hey, I got lots of talents. Follow for more, okay? But right now we're doing a food haul. If you have questions, please ask. I don't speak a lot of Russian, okay? Я учал немножко, когда я учил в университете. 10 years ago. 10 years ago, girl. Long time. Also, я gay. I'm gay. Если это проблема, это не мой проблема. Это твоя. It's your problem, not mine. If you have a problem with being gay, that's yours. Do you speak English? Говоришь по-русски? I mean, по-английски? We gotta go kind of quickly because I have some frozen stuff. I got spicy chili crisp. This is Lao Gan Ma brand, which this brand actually does matter to me. I know this brand. It's this old lady brand. Hello. Please. Whatever, bitch. There's like this lady on there. There we go. Lao Gan Ma. Anyway, it looks like this. This shit is the new sriracha. You know how white people took over sriracha and ruined it? One day we will ruin this too. I know it to be true. Except for it's spicy, so maybe not. White people don't do that. But we can make spicy chili crisp mayo, and God knows the people would eat that up at Starbucks or whatever white people do. Have you been to China? Have you brought any goodies? No, I went to an Asian grocery store. Я купил в Америке эти штуки. I bought this stuff at an Asian grocery store. My cousin uses sriracha all over her food. I have sriracha. I'm not here to talk about sriracha, bitch. I'm here to talk about... I'm here to talk about Lao Gan Ma, motherfucker. This is chili oil with fermented soybeans. I like it better with soy chunks, but whatever. What's the difference? I don't know. You just buy one of them at the store. Sometimes they have one that's available. Sometimes they have another one. Sometimes they have so many. I don't know. But no, I have not been out. I have not been to China. I wish. I just went to an Asian grocery store here in the US. I've never left the US, which is a huge crime, right? So there's my chili oil with fried chili crisp things. Oh, well, hello and welcome. Thank you for following. I also play, let's talk about it. I normally don't do this. This is crazy for me. But I also play Street Fighter. Just followed. I also play Tales of Symphonia. I like JRPGs, and I am playing Pokemon. So I'm about to beat the Elite Four and the champion. I beat the Elite Four, but not the champion, honey. And that was Pokemon Leaf Green, the first generation and the third generation, basically. Back to the program scheduling. I got bamboo shoots and chili sesame oil. This shit is so good. You can put this in ramen. All this shit I'm just gonna put in ramen, and I'm talking top ramen. Yes, I got fancy ramens or whatever, but you could put it in anything, honey. Okay, we got chili bean sauce, which is a anglified. That's like an English way to say it. That doesn't make it. It's not very descriptive. Okay. Um, but this is dobanjan. Dobanjan. It's also called do banjan with a D. Dobanjan, tojanban. And it's this sauce that you cook with, and it's so fucking good. It's spicy, and that's like Szechuan flavor, Szechuan region. I love Szechuan food. Oh my god. Okay. I got whatever the fuck this is. um, this is yellow stripe something. What is this? Yellow stripe trevally. I am gonna open this up and eat it because I'm very curious. This is a Thai thing. It's a Thai snack from Thailand. I did not go to Thailand. Oh, it smells like fish food. Oh, I love the smell of pussy. Okay, no, that's not right. That's not right. I forgot that's like cancelable and not fair to women. But this is what good pussy smells like, let me tell you. So, dry fish is so cool. Let's see. This is the beef jerky of fish. It's spicy. It's sweet. It tastes like fish in like the fishy kind of way, but I love fishy flavor, okay? In Chinese cooking, that's actually one of the flavors. Like sweet, sour, fishy, da 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 da. It actually tastes like squid. Oh, that shit's good as hell. Mmm. Mmm. Okay. So Miss Dobanjan sauce, that you use it with some other ingredients to make mapo tofu. Mapo tofu. But this is straight up mapo tofu sauce. So mapo tofu is a dish with ground pork, usually a ground meat, tofu chunks, and the sauce with like some green onions and aromatics, like onion and stuff. We got shrimp sauce, aka mam tom. I don't know Vietnamese. How to read Vietnamese. Let me just. It doesn't matter. You believe me. Mam tom. Okay. Okay. So this tastes like this, which is prepared shredded squid, and it's the hot flavor. Hot. I don't read Chinese or Japanese for that matter. But this is from Taiwan, and it's wild caught. I'm gonna get some. I'm not gonna get into the chips, but I want some of this. I haven't had food like this in like a year, you guys. I've been going to a food shelter, food pantry, and they don't have shit like this. So I saw that I had a little bit extra on my like I had a little bit of a savings on my food card, and I said, bitch, my friend needed to get something, and I got a whole cart full of food. I was so fucking excited. And I'm not just gonna have like snacks and then be done with it. I have these sauces, so I can cook with all these sauces for months, right? It's sustainable, I guess. Mm. Mm. It's sweet. It's not really spicy, to be honest. But it's giving, you know, calamari fresh realness. The calamari runway wellness of Miss Continental Calamari 2026. I also got Lay's brand. Lay's brand. Yeah, we're name brand around here. Catch that, Gucci. Anyway, these are 50% off some shit. And they're spicy crayfish flavor. So crawdad or mud puppy, I think they call them. But I fucking love crawfish. I love crawfish. Love crawfish. I'm going to open up this one because I've been dying to know. Smells like peppercorns, like Szechuan ones. It's just normal Lay's chips. Bomb.com. Kind of like mesquite barbecue. Kind of. Where do I live? I live in the United States. In the Midwest. So in the middle. I don't want to say the state just because, you know, the doxification of it all. Where are you from? If you speak Russian, are you from Russia? Moscow? St. Petersburg? What's that other one that I knew? I forgot. It's like in Siberia. I knew someone from Siberia once upon a time. Okay, more cooking stuff. Я из Moskvы, da means I'm from Moscow. Россия means Russia. Я люблю китайский еду. Я люблю китайский еду. I love Chinese food. Okay, so we got this vinegar. I'm going to read the label with everyone else. Oh, it's so bright. What if I turn this off? What happens? It's worse. Okay, so Xinjiang vinegar is black vinegar. And you know it's good if you look at the bottle. Let me go to my OBS. Hold on. I'm using my stream for some reason. How do I make this bigger? Okay, so if you look at the bottle, the top, if you dip it over and then you see it kind of like paints the bottle a different color, then that's good black vinegar. That's how you know, mama. Same with dark soy sauce. And honestly, same with the regular soy sauce. We got instant fish sauce. So very important. This is Nook Mom. Nook Mom. There we go. Nook Mom. And this is the prepared fish sauce that you get at like Vietnamese restaurants. I love this shit. I could drink it like a potion, okay? Like an alchemist. Now this is also fish sauce. Fish sauce. It's squid brand, but it's not made of squid. I don't think. Anchovy, sea salt, sugar. That's it. This is Nook Cham. Nook Cham. You use this Nook Cham to make this Nook Mom. Okay. This you pour on food. This is very salty. It's used in cooking though, all over Asia, all over. But I know it from Vietnamese food. I'm a little short tonight. There we go. Okay, I bought a big bottle. I got my big bottle of oyster sauce. So it's usually 1 tablespoon dark soy sauce, 1 tablespoon light regular soy sauce, 1 tablespoon Shaoxing cooking wine, which we'll get to, 1 tablespoon fish sauce, 1 tablespoon oyster sauce. That's like the magical potion that they make Chinese food with. Then you add a tablespoon of white pepper. The fuck? And very, very rarely, I don't know what cuisine this is. I don't know what kitchen this is for the Russians among us. But lump candy, aka rock sugar. There was a brown one. There was like a brown one and a white, like this color white one. I got the brown one. I don't know. Hopefully it's good, you know? Okay, we got more prawn fries, but these are wasabi flavored. Zesty wasabi kick. Oh! Ooh! Okay, these are shrimp crackers, aka shrimp fries. And they are Korean as fuck. You can see based on... If you see lines and circles like this, lines, the letter T, the letter H, and circles, that's Korean, mama. If you see fancy characters, and it's just nothing but fancy characters, more than likely that's Chinese. So, what is this? Fancy characters. Also, this means shredded. This double symbol, that's one pictogram. That means shredded. I happen to know that one. Because I'm that bitch. Okay, we also got hoisin sauce, the big bottle. This is kind of like Vietnamese barbecue sauce, but you have to cook it. You have to cook it. So you get your oil hot, you add in your aromatics or whatever, and then you go 1 tablespoon of hoisin. You stir that around, and then you add in the meat or the vegetables or whatever you're stir frying. Now I'm your fan. It's very pleasant to listen to you. Good. People say I have a nice voice, so that's cool. Also, I just want to say Lee Kum Kee, the brand Lee Kum Kee, is not westernized. This is like good shit. Okay, even though you can find Lee Kum Kee everywhere, it's still good. Because sometimes the American stuff is really bad, or it's just lacking in punch that they think, oh, us Americans can't handle. But I'm built different. That doesn't mean anything related. I'm built different. I just wanted to show off my hair to Ahika. Ahika, kak shtota. What do you like to be called? Как тебе нравится твой... I forget. This is where my Russian's bad. Shaoxing cooking wine. This is a cooking wine. You can't drink it. You can look at these fancy characters and know that's Chinese, mama. Also, Shaoxing. If you see the letter X, that's sh. So it's kind of confusing because there we go. Shao has SH and X is sh, but it's Shaoxing cooking wine. It adds like a very... I love how you think that sound pleasant. So I'm like I'm on something. I am. I got my ADHD meds today. Woohoo! This has a gourmet taste, as you can see. No, but you add this to add this kind of like effervescent... It's not like fizzy, actually, but this kind of like floral note. It's really nice. It's like a spring breeze. It's like putting a flower petal on your damn tongue. I got rosemary, because I can. Okay, now I have to talk about bean curds. Hold on, I got someone messaging me. Okay, I will get back to them later. I didn't know if it was important or not. Ever since I was playing Street Fighter and wasn't showing the game, and someone was like, please show the game, I get a little bit nervous about ignoring Discord. But okay, these are dried bean curd. What does that mean? When you make tofu, you make it from soybeans, right? And it's just like cheese. The curd is there's the whey, which is the liquid on top, and then there's the sediments that collect at the bottom that you press. You get all of the liquid out. This is a skin that forms on the top of that whey, on top of the liquid. And these are dried tofu skins, essentially, in small little bits. And they soak up all the sauce. So when you add all these fucking bottles of sauce and make your potion, this soaks up the potion and makes it into dinner. You can use them as meat, like vegetarian teas, which just means vegetarian, or you can fuck off. I don't know. Okay. This, you can see the fancy letters. This is Chinese. This is white fungus. It's actually called like snow fungus or something better, but these people don't know how to mark it. La 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 la. This is me shopping with my little cart. La 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 la. Ooh. Okay. This is just kind of like, okay, here's what you do with it. You take one of these lotus flower, chrysanthemum looking things, and you cut it into like eighths or quarters or 6 pieces or whatever. You soak it in water, and then you can add shrimp and vegetables and fish sauce and stir it together a little bit and then put it in the fridge, make it cold, and you serve it as salad. Fungus for salad? It's so good, I swear. We eat mushrooms, don't be weird. This is fennel seed because I'm German, by the way. My ethnicity is German. Ignore the dandruff. Anyway, so I miss fennel. Fennel has been a part of my life for a while. What are these? Do you see the letter H, the letter T, or the letter O? No. They look kind of fancy. That's giving Chinese. You can always look on the back to be like, okay, where is it from? This one happens to be, well, it's from PROC, which is the People's Republic of China. As far as I know, none of these foods are canceled. Okay, none of these foods are like not woke or something. I got, now, do you see these fancy letters? What is that? That's Chinese mama. If the letters look like calligraphy, like, I don't want to say it looks like calligraphy, it looks like art, but if it's more than fucking 3 lines, if it's 5, 6, 7, 8 lines, it's probably Chinese. Anyway, these are dried mushrooms. What kind? I don't know. The tasty kind. You soak these in water. You don't throw away the water. You soak these in water. You cut them up or whatever. You stir fry them. And then you add in that mushroomy umami bomb ass water. And you throw it in. And you put in some cooking wine. Bellissima. Okay. You remember bean curds, right? We talked about this. Were you asleep? We talked about this. So these are also dried bean curds, but the special thing about these is they're tied in a knot. And I don't know who thought that was a good idea, but they were correct. They were completely right. It is a good idea. Because it's tasty. And they soak up the flavor, and you have like the little bit, and then you have the knot, which is like, you can bite into it with the texture. It's like little ribbons in your mouth. Ah, you know. Okay, now we have our pickled radish. These are really cheap, you guys. These are good for students. You guys, you have to try this. I'm gonna be an influencer, okay? What am I doing? Oh, this is the original. So it's like mustard greens or something like that, radish. They say no preservatives added, but the truth is I had a Chinese friend that was a student here, and he said don't eat these every day because they have a lot of chemicals in them. And I believe him, right? I believe him. So that was the original flavor. We also have sour and hot, like sweet and spicy salad. I mean soup. Mama, get into it. Sour and hot version. And then we have soybean oil, sesame oil version. I don't know the difference, so I'm gonna have all of them and go, yum. These are really good on rice as like a breakfast. Are you really gay or are you just playing the character? Okay, let's talk about it. I am really gay, it's true. Yeah, gay. And I'm not playing the character, but I am kind of like gaying it up a little bit, like making it just a little bit more gay because I think it's funny. So I really truly am gay, but I'm also going like, yes, mama, yes, God, yes, slay, because I think it's funny and it's the culture. I'm part of the culture, yeah. Okay, we also got bamboo shoot and pork dumplings. Baba. Gyoza, pot stickers. There's a Chinese word for these. Once again, fancy characters. This means a crowd. One is a mouth, three is a crowd. Yeah. Anyway, Chinese. I gotta put these in the freezer, to be honest. But I'm not done, bitch. Like, to tell you, Ahika, I'm excited. So I'm being myself, which is gay, but kind of being an excited gay person. Then we got more noodles. I'm a noodle kind of boy. I love me some noodles. These are Chinese, and you know that because you don't see the letter. This kind of looks like O, whoop, O, and like maybe a T, but trust and believe it's Chinese. Also says Chinese noodles. Happy New Year. This is me practicing getting the camera to focus. Girl, whatever. Anyway, these are Sichuan Dan Dan noodles, Dan noodles. These are cheap noodles that you just throw together and they cook in like 2 minutes if the water's boiling. Ahika, ty gay? Doje, ty gay? Are you also gay? Yeah, gay. I'm gay. We have the best thing ever. Fine rice vermicelli. This is in sheets. These little sheets. And you put them down and you put hot water in them on like a plate. That's the question, my friend. Yeah. So you put these on a plate, you put hot water on them, you drain it off, and then you put them still on the plate and you put like your stir-fried stuff with all the sauce and they soak it up. And then you slurp it up. Okay, so how are you going to eat all this food? That's a lot of it, and it's all delicious. With my mouth. Sorry, I had something on my mouth. Yes. And that's vermicelli, which is rice noodles. Same idea. This is vermicelli. Let me get rid of the thingy. This works. They come in this package. I don't know why. But the pink is super cute. Anyway, this is like packs, bundles of rice noodles. Oop. AKA bean thread noodles. Oh, this might be mung bean. Actually, I don't know. But these are from Taiwan. This is stylized Chinese. Normal Chinese doesn't look like this, but they made it fancy for marketing. Okay, I got 2 cans of this. This is still Chinese. Canned roast eel in black pepper sauce. This shit is so good. It's like, sushi that has eel. It's that kind of flavor, sort of. But it's in a can, and I like to put it in soup or stir fry with it. Now this one I kind of already got to. This is Tao Kei Noi. And they're mala flavored, crispy, like fried or something, seaweed with like chili oil in them. Mala is Ma is numbing, Szechuan numbing peppercorn. La is spicy. So it's like a flavor. Like, can I get mala crawfish? Can I get mala chicken? Can I get mala beef? Kind of like orange chicken. Kung Pao chicken, Kung Pao beef, Kung Pao whatever. The girls are learning tonight. And then I grabbed these because they looked cool. It's again little bundles of noodles. They say vegetarian noodles. Probably that means no egg in it. From Vietnam. Usually if it's in English, it's Vietnamese, to be honest. Like that's Vietnamese. Vietnam. The D with the line is not duh. Anyway, I don't read Vietnamese, obviously. But yeah, okay. This just says from Vietnam, I think. We gotta represent our Southeast Asian girlies. The Southeast Asian girlies, there's more to Asia than just Eastern Asia. Or there we go. Okay, this is from Indonesia, I believe. Yeah, from Indonesia, Jakarta. This is mee goreng. Have you ever had mee goreng? Alexa? Oh, sorry, what's your name? I'm not good with names. Ahika. Axika, Ahika, I don't know. Have you ever had mee goreng? It's so fucking good. This shit is so good, y'all. So that's what this is, LOL. This is basically fried noodles that are, you can stir fry with them, but it's good with just an egg on them. I swear. The picture is how you should make them. With like some mixed vegetables and all that. Whoops. Let me go back to this. Like this. Your name is Alexia? Alexia? Is it Alexia? Like Alexia? Or Alexia? I love those noodles! Noodle, bitch! You gotta catch the VOD, because there are so many noodles flying around in this bitch. Welcome in. Hello. Alexia. Okay. Spasiba. So we have a Russian among us, and so I'll translate. That says Alexia, which is just how you pronounce their name, who is Alexia. Alexia, yeah. I almost said Alexa. Whoops. Shinoodle, if you don't mind, what country are you from? Are you Canadian, I think? Hi. We have more Vietnamese noodles. These are bako gai, I don't know. But these are like just fucking noodles. It's just a big old bundle of these rice vermicelli kind of thin ones that are round specifically. From the US, okay. Kentucky, that's what CT stands for. Kentucky, like country. I'm joking. Okay, we have Mama brand, and this is a brand that I know and love. This is artificial palo duck flavor. I don't know, it tastes good. Mama brand is Thai, and you can tell because you can't always get away with it. But if we're talking Asia and not South Asia, this is Thai. This is Thai right here. And it looks kind of like the letter U, the letter N. Whoop, 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 whoop. That's Thai. Usually they have super long names, but this, of course, is Mama somehow. I don't know how that is. You have to get into Mama. You can't just hear about them. You need to taste them. The duck flavor is pretty good. So is the pork flavor, artificial pork, but like, of course, this is all chemicals. Everything's chemicals, girl. Mama noodles. Oh, you also have Mama noodles in Moscow. That's cool. I love that for you. They're super popular everywhere. You got to get into them. So these are the other kind of rice stick noodles. These are medium, so they're like medium length. Right? Instead of the large wide ones, these are medium ones. Once again, just a bundle. My query, my question, my what I want to know is how do you get these out without them spilling everywhere? I don't know. Yaraj totis dias Alexica. Alexica? Shit, I already forgot. Give me 1 second, my dear. Muy truc. Alexica. Alexia. Okay. When I said I have a haul, I have a haul. I'm not bilingual. I only speak English and Spanish. I don't know Russian. I can speak Spanish, but my Russian is just enough to be kind of rude, honestly, because I don't even know how to say what's your name and thank you and things like that. I mean, I know thank you, but it's просто я говорит немножко. I only speak a little bit, чуть-чуть, teeny weeny bit. Okay. XO flavor is some kind of flavor. I don't know. You could see fancy characters. These are Chinese, spicy flavored pork, scallop, and shrimp dumpling. But this XO flavor is something fancy and it's spicy. Me likey spicy. I need to put these in the freezer. That's why I'm kind of going fast. And I have a lot to get through. More Mama brand. This is probably what you see everywhere. The shrimp flavor. Tom yum flavor. But this is like creamy tom yum. Whatever. I will go for the normal kind of tom yum. Tom yum is a Thai soup paste. You'll kiss my rose on the graves. On the gray. I got the idea for this haul and I got so excited because, like, when do I buy this much food? Never ever. This is tofu. You might have heard of it, and this kind's soft. I'm not going to get into it with you. I really want the silken kind of tofu that's like just melts. Your spoon just goes right through it, but they didn't have it. That needs to go in the fridge. We're almost done. Sorry about the noise. Okay. This is bean sprouts. This is mung bean sprouts. I'm too lazy to sprout my own. I do have mung beans to sprout, but it takes like a week and you have to babysit them, and I end up with moldy beans. So moldy beans boots, honey. You have a good tongue. You know what the fuck you're doing. This is like totally in Chinese. So I had like a summer fling kind of thing. It wasn't really romantic, but I would drive him to his job because I had a car. He did not. He would pay me $20 a day to drive him. Okay, I'm gonna pronounce this. V z h za ich. Vzchachich. Oh, that's someone else. Привет. What's happening? We're getting Russian in here. Он очень крутой Masha. Крутой. I'm a very cool dude. Меня зовут Messi Betsy. Как Messi Betsy. Си, like Tsarina. Посмотри еще, пожалуйста. Porno. What? What's happening? Так он русский. Он при... Не русском. Я не русский. Я не в Russia. Я живу из Америки. So I don't know, for the English speakers, I don't know what they're saying at this point. Something about something, hopefully not porn. Нет, он не русский. Он чуть-чуть знает. No, he's not Russian. He only knows a little bit, so I guess I'm impressive. But we're getting back to it, the food. Welcome in. What's welcome? Pajalovit? Пожаловать. Как сказать welcome? По-русски. Я хочу знать. I'm just trying to figure out how to say that. Anyway, this is gluten. So bitches don't want to eat gluten, but I'm literally purchasing gluten. No, this is bean curd roll. So it's in like a spicy chili oil. I'm not going to open it because it gets everywhere. But it's just like a snack. You just like beef jerky. Oh my god, I'm popular in Russia or something. This is a wacky little stream. Okay, these are gluten sticks. As you can see, right here, fancy characters, that's Chinese. There's not much to say besides they have chili oil in them and they're delicious. They look like little stars. Not true, but whatever. Once again, I would eat them, but I'll get oil everywhere. Извини, но я не говорю по-русски много, но я не русский, это стрим не русский, никогда русский здесь, но я рад, что ты здесь, я рад, что вы здесь. I'm glad that everyone's here. Okay, now we're getting into produce realness. This is green onion. Have you heard of it? It's giving yummy. I don't know. It's just green onions. But Aldi was sold out, so I went to the source, mama. Not true. This is enoki mushroom. And normally this is like a Japanese thing, but this brand is Korean. As you can see, there's a letter O, the letter L, the letter H. This kind of writing is Korean. That's how you can tell. Because there's no like curvy-wurvy lines. It's straight. Hell yeah. I don't know how to read Korean. I'm not Korean. I'm gay. Anyway, these mushrooms are really good. You can eat them raw. You don't want to eat the part on the bottom because it's like soil. Let me turn this off. It's giving dirt. Okay, it's giving dirt. But you cut that off and then you break it up and you can put them into something. They soak up the flavor. They're really nice, light mushrooms. Okay, and then, why am I so short? Okay. And then y'all should see me play a video game. Вам нужно видеть, я играю в играем. В играй. Video game. Video играй. I don't know. My Russian's bad. Мой русский не хорошо. Хороший. Я хороший, мой русский не хорошо. It's not great, my Russian. These are rice crackers. Once again, you can tell it's giving Chinese realness because of all the lines and the swirly quirlies. But this is this is actually Japanese. And you can tell because it has this little symbol. This is the hiragana, I think, and this is katakana. Okay, now you know. This is just starch, just rice starch that they fried, dyed, laid to the side, and flavored it. Then we also have, this is the last thing. Yeah, this is the last thing. We have Chinese style spicy sausage made with pork and chicken. And if you can't tell, it's Chinese. Kamyenjan, I guess. These are Chinese sausage is different. Hey, thank you. Спасибо. Мне нравятся языки. Мне нравятся языки. I love languages. So thank you for the compliment. Спасибо. Большое спасибо. I like good music too. Мне нравится хорошие музыки. I guess. Музыку. Хорошая музыку. Russian is really hard. Русский зорш. That's Turkish. Русский трудно. Это трудно. Okay. Anyway, it's fucking sausage. I'm gonna put it in my ass. You know what I mean? No, I'm kidding. These are really good, but you have to cook them, of course. And that's everything. Это всё. If you want to follow, feel free. I have to put this food away into my kitchen, and I need to clean my kitchen. It's a disaster. Truly. So, yeah, thank you for watching. Спасибо для видеть меня и говорить со мной. Со мной. Yeah, that's all. Это всё. Thank you everyone for watching. I just wanted to make this quick little video or whatever so I can put it on YouTube and talk about some food that I love. So if you missed it, check my VODs. I'll publish it right after this, okay? Пока-пока.